Hello everybody, it is your boy NCSO7 here, and well, we're not really that far off from probably one of the biggest games this year coming out, at least for me personally. It's like just about a month, possibly even less. I didn't check the day like that recently, but I'm talking about Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, which is my most anticipated game for this year. And I kind of wanted to make this video to just kind of talk about why I am so excited about this and why this could very well be my game of the year. So one thing you need to keep in mind if you haven't watched my other videos or don't know a lot about me with my gaming experience, Super Monkey Ball is one of the very first games I played. Back when I was like 4 or 5 years old, one of the first games that I still remember playing to this day is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz for the Wii. It wasn't the first game I ever played, but it is the first game I really remember playing. It was the first game that really got me into games. And obviously, yeah, Banana Blitz has its issues, but it's an alright game. At least I think so. Of course, that is partially my own bias, but at the same time, I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as some people think it is. I'm not going to get into that, but I will definitely say, like, I love Monkey Ball. I will say that the first two games, however, are my favorite. I do like Banana Blitz. I do find the other games okay enough in some of their own instances, like Super Monkey Ball Jr. and Touch and Roll. They have their charm, but I think the first two games are really, really good, especially the first game. They're both really, really good. They're masters at level design and just challenge and just fun. I think and honestly, a lot of people think that, which is why everybody wanted remasters of these games to come out. But no, instead we got Banana Blitz HD in 2019, which, you know what, I'll be blunt, Banana Blitz HD is not at all a perfect game, but it's okay. I don't know. I admit that it's not a perfect game at all. I think the game does a kind of meh job, and honestly, for reviving a series, it was probably one of the worst ideas you could do. They should have just done Banana Mania, but I don't know. Banana Blitz HD is still a good enough game, even if it's not that great. But come around to like early 2021, and we start hearing rumors about Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, and it's like, it might be a potential new game. And I'm like, okay, holding my breath, because who knows what they're going to do with this series. And then, like, not that long before E3 2021, we started getting some screenshots of the game. And, like, we didn't really get, like, a very good look at the game, but it did kind of look like it was a remaster of Monkey Ball Deluxe. But I was still holding my breath. And then E3 2021 Nintendo Direct came around, and they showed the game in there and showed that, yes, it was indeed a remaster, and I kind of lost it. You can watch that reaction for yourself. I'm not putting it here. But needless to say, I was really, really stoked for the game. Super Monkey Ball has just been in this state for the longest time of just not really getting any support from Sega, and when they did, it just wasn't the best way to do it at all. But now we're finally, for its 20th anniversary, seeing a really, really good game on the horizon. And to be fair, at first, I was still slightly skeptical. I was still kind of worried that maybe the game's engine was going to kind of make it a lot more difficult to really play the game and whatnot, given I believe it's on the same engine as Banana Blitz HD, not the original game, so it would maybe make it a little bit more Or they could make the game easier, like maybe making some bridges a lot more wide and whatnot. However, a lot of this stuff kind of started going away, especially when I started finding out more and more about the game, like how there is actually a jump button that will be in the game, similar to that Banana Blitz HD. However, it will be turned off and is only really used if you want to make the game easier in the options menu. Stuff like that told me that this game is definitely not at all what I expected it to be. And I love that. Also, and this is probably the one thing I really can talk about a lot, the crossovers. I mean, Banana Blitz HD already had Sonic in the game, which was kind of cool, even if I thought it was a little bit weird, but it was still cool to see. And holy God, they went crazy with the crossovers in this game. Okay, so again, we have Sonic. We also have Tails, I believe. Cool, that's completely normal, reasonable. We can also play as a bunch of Sega consoles, like the Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn, I believe. Okay, that's weird. But then we're also getting, I believe, like, I don't remember exactly the character's name. I know it's for like a character from Jet Set Radio, I believe it is. That's pretty cool. Another Sega game that's there's not that many games of, but it's cool to see that representation. But then we see Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza series, which is really, really interesting because the guy who made Monkey Ball, like Monkey Ball 1 and 2, actually did go on to make the Yakuza series. So it is kind of cool that we see it come around full circle here. It's just so odd. But then we have the one that everybody was waiting for, the one we never saw coming, Morgana. Okay, to be honest, I kind of predicted that he would be in the game. I don't know, when they were talking about other reveals and whatnot for like the final big DLC character, I was kind of like, Morgana has to be there. It made sense. Persona gets crossovers with literally anything in the universe. So it's like, of course they're going to do it. Persona 5 crosses over like literally every form of media. So obviously it's going to get representation in the game. And it's just so cool. And while they do basically just kind of reuse Morgana's model from just Persona 5, it's so cool to see. I just hope that when we do get the DLC though, I hope we do get Cassandra Lee Morse to voice Morgana. Because goddamn, if there aren't any voice clips for him, I'm going to be really freaking salty. Also, I am also worried about the announcer, as we constantly, like throughout the videos we've seen, had a female announcer. I hope they do change this, especially since a lot of the news that regarding like how we found out Brian Matt was the announcer of the first 2 Monkey Ball games, and then how like stuff like that kind of got big. I would really like to see them kind of take that into consideration and actually have him be the announcer of Monkey Ball Mania. I don't know if they will, but given we've gotten a female announcer, I don't know. And if they do stick with the female announcer, I'm not going to be happy about it, to be honest. Although it may potentially just be for the Japanese version. So I'm not entirely sure. But honestly, this game looks really, really good. I'm really, really excited to just get a really, really good Monkey Ball game. And I'm just so excited. Also, PlayStation 5 version. It's too cool. Like, we're not even like 1 year into the PlayStation 5. We already have so many good games on here. Like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and then we got this coming to the PlayStation 5. Come on, stop it. Actually, don't. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, Sega. Continue making great games, because we know you can. Though I don't know. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. Overall, I'm very, very stoked for this game. And when the game does come out, I am probably going to schedule a couple days off of work so that way I can just completely have my honeymoon period with the game, and then I will eventually make a review and whatnot and kind of deduce whether or not it really is my game of the year. It probably will be. But anyways, that's really all I have to really say. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Banana Mania, if you're going to get it, if you guys are really, really interested like me, or if you're not. I don't know. Like to hear. Anyways, this is NCSO7 signing out. Peace out.